Mm-hmm.
Today's conversation is somewhat hot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether this is what they call hot tea, but our conversation today is somewhat
It's hot,
hot.
tea, and I
You know?
hope after here.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
before we get into that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and let me ask a question:
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend, as a woman,
Uh-huh.
would you recommend someone,
Uh-huh.
whether it's a man or a woman,
Yes.
provided whatever I'm going to say
Uh-huh.
is there?
Uh-huh.
Would you recommend someone somehow comes up with a manual or a book
Uh-huh.
of how to understand women? Because from where I see it, I think someone just be, I don't know, allow God to lead you to come up with this thing, but
Someone somewhere.
somewhere, somehow, come up with either a book or a manual. Well, there might be books out here how to understand women.
Maybe they actually,
There
maybe
are
there
books.
are. You can
No,
recommend.
not maybe.
There are.
are.
Yeah.
There are. But they don't seem to be enough. Because the moment you thought you have grasped, and the moment you feel you have you can comprehend, unapata kumbe wamezaliwa wengine.
Okay. Today let's talk about it. But
Uh-huh.
I also have a different tea when it comes to men because
Uh-huh. Because we are that good.
no.
All right, guys, welcome to T.U.G Podcast. This is Kibali and Kendi Conversations.
Yep.
And today we are talking about what do women want?
Is it only women, really?
No, I was waiting for you to ask, what do men want?
What do men want?
You know.
Please, my ladies, on the comment section, pale, let's discuss.
Men.
Let's ask these guys some questions.
Men,
what
be
do
still.
men want?
Men, be still. You know? Be still. Let conversation flow. You know? After this, tapatana nyuma ya tent. We have our nyamchom as we let go and release.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
welcome to today's conversation.
Welcome.
Now, what women want? Do you at some point as ladies feel that women do not understand you guys?
To some extent, yes, but also I feel it's just so simple. If you want to understand a woman, you will. It's something that
What is it that you're calling simple?
It's something you've put in yourself, like we are complicated. We are not complicated.
We have not put anything in ourselves.
Okay, let me start it this way.
Wired differently.
Okay, now before I flow down the conversation, from a man's perspective, please let us know, what do you call complication in a lady or for ladies?
Let me bring it from this point of view.
Yep.
You see, you said women are simple and we just want simple things.
Yep.
Now here is where the tricky part is. You see, men, when we have done something
Yep.
and we think this is simple, what you call simple, you're there thinking, yani, the whole of you and your intellect, this is what you could come up with. And
Like I'm glad to hear examples from you of the complicated.
Yes,
as.
I'm here wondering. You said something simple. I just thought of something simple, but again, it's not even simple. What? Well, this is it. See, women, at some point, I think they want to to let men figure them out. They don't want to say, this and this is who I am. This and this is what I am. This and this is what I do. This and this is what I like. This is what I dislike. So at some point, you people want to just sit and let men figure everything out. Well,
figure everything out like
pertaining a woman. Let's say, for example, I meet you and let's say when we met and you just don't want to tell me anything. You know, it's sort of you're saying, let the man figure me out.
No, you cannot let a person. I don't think that's a
But there are
that's a
those things out
complication.
here.
No, you cannot let someone figure things about you. Here, I'm talking about you.
But that's what women say. Let the man work hard to know me.
No, that's not what it means, babe. I thought you're bringing I thought you're bringing the concept of complication in terms of what we want, in terms of maybe you do this and I don't maybe appreciate. Maybe you do this, but maybe you compliment something and I want it done better.
More or less the same is what I'm saying. Some of those things are not communicated.
Okay,
You know,
in short, we don't communicate exactly what we want.
sometimes. You see? And maybe sometimes when you communicate, maybe I am still doing it the wrong way.
Okay.
You know? One thing one thing with women is that you guys have a lot of things together. You know? And could be 100, could be 1,000 things in their heads or in women's heads.
Yes.
1,000 things. Each and every one of it is figured out. Or you're thinking about all these things
At the same time.
at the same time.
Yes.
We men, women,
We men. Yep.
sisi wanaume, we
Men.
men,
Yes.
we want to think about one thing at a go, please.
But now why is it a complication?
It's a complication because you want to think, you want me to think like you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're here wondering, Annie, you, the whole of you, eh?
You can't think of
You have just concentrated on that. You can't
you
even
can't
turn.
be eating while you're doing something else or when we are having a conversation. Let's talk, babe. But okay, let me first finish eating. But we can talk, we can discuss when you're eating.
But you see, I'm concentrating on my food.
No.
You know? Or let's say something else. I am doing totally something different.
Yep.
But again, I am here doing it. You are there in the kitchen. You want us to engage in a conversation. And I'm wondering,
And
can't
remember,
you see I'm doing something?
I am in the kitchen. I am cooking. Probably the baby is calling mommy around. I am taking care of the baby. And you will ask me, baby, can I have some tea? At the same time, I'll have that tea made and bring it on the table.
And that's okay.
All those things.
And that's okay. And you see, the thing is, that's how God has created you people.
So we do not...
We
I
are
get
not
your
created
point.
like that.
No, okay, now I get it. No, your point is we should not expect you to be
Don't overturn
multitasking
God's
like...
creation.
Oh my goodness. You're talking about multitasking.
Well, there is multitasking. That is one. You know. Sometimes I think you people also think that we are not thinking about you in terms of maybe at some point we get to some point where we are not even appreciating you guys, or we get to, or you get to a point where you think this guy is he still thinking about me?
Yeah.
Where are the gifts and all that? But the fact is, the hunting time cannot be the same as
Thank you, babe.
Cannot be the same as
you've brought a very nice. Let me ask.
Hunting time cannot be the same as when we have cooked whatever we were hunting and now we are sitting to eat.
Babe, let me ask you a question. In the first, now this is for you. This is not for the other men. Babe, where are the chocolates that you used to bring me when you were there chasing this beautiful girl, this queen here? When nilianza kukua
those chocolates,
kido allergic to
in
the
supermarkets and shops, and
I see why you see now that is not the problem. Now let me address it this way. You've brought out those are just very simple things, as I told you. And all women want, imagine, is just to be loved. There is nothing else. And actually that is a responsibility that you've been given by God. It is even in the Bible.
It's okay, but probably your interpretation of love is totally different from ours then. No. Because you see, as a man, as long as I am really, really taking care of my family, I am, I am up to the task. I am providing. I am clothing them. I am, as in everything. I am caring for them. I am protecting them. I am thinking about their future. That for us as men is love.
Do not generalize. All those things are important.
They are important. And for men, listen, this is from a man's perspective. Yes, those things are important. Plus, it is how we are showing we love you people.
But you're generalizing. Remember?
No, I'm not generalizing.
Before all these things came, there was just me as Candy.
Yeah. And probably you can attest, when you were just you and me, things were totally different.
Guys, I don't know whether this conversation will end here today because I'm just feeling we could be having a panel of men and a panel of ladies because I feel I am alone in this.
That is coming.
My goodness.
For now, let's talk about this conversation, just the two of us. But that is coming.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
No, all ladies want is love. By the way, love has all those things that you're talking about. Love means you're the head of the family. It means you provide. It means all those things. But what is love as a what? What is love as a word by itself? It means showing that affection to someone you really treasure. Okay? And that is the first thing that you showed me when we started all this. There was that attraction to me. There was that affection to me. And that person, you can do, so much for them.
Yes.
As long as it makes them happy. Now, what makes you guys stop doing whatever makes us happy? Don't generalize now. A family has come, you're paying school fees, you're providing for the family. Fine. All those things are supposed to be there.
Yes.
But there is me, your wife, who started all this thing with you.
Yes.
So you should appreciate me. Imagine ladies want to be appreciated. In the morning when I dress up, maybe when I put my makeup on, when I have gone to the salon, I'm looking nice. I want you to appreciate me. Hey, babe, you look very nice today. Because that is how you started it. What happened katikati hapo? Know? You should show that affection every single day.
Which is okay.
Okay?
Which is okay.
Love means talking to me nicely.
Allah?
Yes.
I hope
No, not you in terms of Kibali. I'm generalizing. Yeah. I'm generalizing because you find some people like you're there, you're shouting at you.
Mababa zetu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, talk to me nicely. Tell me, baby, can I have some tea? I'll make that tea gladly with an open heart.
And with
feeling
love.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think we are, how do I put it? We are on the same page. Just that what love is, women has taken one part of it to show or what they expect.
Okay.
Men, we have taken the other part of it, what we know is love and what we are giving. You see?
Yep.
Because according to me, the Bible has defined what love is. And that's why I picked my phone.
Okay.
And it's in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, from verse 4. Love is patient.
Yes.
So one expression of love
Yes.
is patient. Being patient with one another.
Yes.
And is kind. Another expression of love is kindness to one another.
Yep.
Love does not envy. We have seen relationships, people who are in love, but one envies another, you know. But I think love does not express envy. You see, love does not promote itself, is not puffed up, haina kiburi. You see, does not behave rudely.
Good. My point.
Does not behave. That's why I began by saying, from a woman's perspective, it could be that from what the Bible is, from how the Bible is defining love, there is a portion you ladies are very passionate about.
Yes.
And that's how you express it. There is what men are passionate about, and that's how they express it. You see, so does not behave rudely, it's not seeking, is not easily provoked, does not impute evil. Yani provoking, like, don't do things just to provoke your partner, you know, to react in a way. You see, kama hizi ma silent treatment zinakuanga sometimes. You're provoking your partner. Can you talk about when there is something that has happened? Can you talk about it?
Did you hear that?
This silence, wacha ninyamaze. And then sometimes communication is passed through kids. Anyway, do not provoke your partner. So does not impute evil. Do not plan evil about. That's why I feel very bad when people who are in love, they go ahead to kill one another, and then probably some other times divorce is out of impure motive, you know. Yeah, and nowadays it's going down that route where you just want to get married to someone. When you have that certificate, at some point you want out because you want a portion of.
Yep.
But I think government did away with that. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Does not rejoice in wickedness. Don't be wicked, though. But rejoices in truth. Musifichane. Sana sana hapa, I think hapa wanaume tunakamatwa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuna vile?
Yeah. Mwanaume ako huku na maploti maguta, you know, 10 by 100, 50 by 100. And your wife knows nothing about it. You have a lot of money somewhere laying down. You don't want your family to know about it. And even other things, you do things out here and you don't want to be open about it. And even when you are caught, you still trying to say, you know, it was the wachana na shetani. Do you know it was the devil?
Now you've known the truth from the word of God.
Yes. But rejoices in truth, bears all things. Hapa kuvumiliana. You see, bears all things. But there's a measure of
all things.
All things.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Believes all things. Also, there's a measure of believing.
Yes.
Things. So that people are not radicalized in relationships out here.
I know, or maybe killing one another or violence.
Right. Hopes all things, endures all things. Love, that is verse 8 of 1 Corinthians 13, now verse 8. Love never fails. But if there are prophecies, they will fail. If I think that is going now to another direction. So, according to me, that is what love is. God has defined love for us. So when we practice what God has defined love is for us, I think we would be perfect.
Yeah, and also to say so, is there's I don't remember the verse. I wish I came up with it before. There's the verse of love in the context of a husband loving the wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's from which book?
Let me find it.
From the context of a husband loving your wife.
Yes.
I think it talks about love in marriage, because the other one, it generalizes
Right.
the love.
Ephesians 5:25. Let me. Sorry. Ephesians 5:25 says, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. And this is, by the way, if we go down the route of getting somehow trying to interpret this, is very deep. Because if you say, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. I don't want to get into Bible interpretation at this very moment, but you are having a point about that.
So I was saying, like, it has a deep.
Yes.
It has a deeper meaning when it comes to the context of marriage,
Right.
not the general. Of course, the general concept is also applied.
Yes.
But in short, that is the responsibility that you were given.
Yeah.
You know, to love. And love has so much.
Yes.
Whatever
Yes.
you've read, and when you're giving yourself to someone, you give it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
okay. So when you love someone, you'll just do good things for that person. So in short, we are not complicated.
You see, like you're not. You're not. Just that it's quite a task to understand you guys. You see, the point that you brought about Christ loving the husbands love your wives as Christ loved the church. You see, Christ's expression of love, loving the church, is the church iko na makosa mingi, but still Christ loved the church. Not for the church to remain in kwa hiyo makosa, but to get it out of hiyo makosa. You know? And that example is that when there are things in marriages that are not working, do not tackle them without having the mind of remedy. Because when you tackle them with the mind of a remedy and making correction, that is an expression of love. You see, but sometimes people want to tackle things to stamp their authority. You get? Or to make a point, I am right, you are wrong. You see, I don't think. So how long will you stamp your authority? Because in a marriage, every now and then or occasionally, there will be, those moments when munakosana here and there. So if you keep on stamping your authority in those instances, slowly by slowly, you're ruining it. And that is not the expression of love. Expression of love is coming down, sitting down and talking about it with an idea of giving a remedy, making a correction. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yes, so at some point, sometimes you might be the one who's right, but do not pride in showing that I am right, you are wrong. You see?
Okay.
But when it's brought in a way that it's bringing remedy to with love show that, by the way, there's something you didn't right. You didn't do right. Then that is an expression of love trying to make a correction. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I get it.
And that is more deeper, but just what also that verse is bringing out. Yes. Yes.
Babe, you've talked about we've talked about ladies in the complication. Now, can we sort of say that we are simple, but you don't want to make our things simple?
No.
Let's say, for example, like just simple things like I've made my nails. I'm like, hey, babe, you've not seen like you've not complimented. Like I look good. You're not complimenting me. I've made nice food. Is the food nice? Or no? I've made that effort
So
for
those
you.
are the ones that you're calling simple.
Yes, those are simple things.
Wanaume mmesikia? Those are simple things women want.
I've made nice food. Is the food nice or not? Should I improve here and there? You see? Yeah, so about the complication that you're talking about, ndio bado.
And I am not trying to box every man and saying every man in the world, this is what they think. No. Just that a majority, that's how we are. You see, there are things that go even without having an effort of recognizing. When you make your hair, I will see it. It's on your head. Nitaona aya. Leo, hey. Your salonist amefanya kazi poa and will compliment. Yeah, so but with nails, okay, with such other things like nails, sometimes I might not see it as fast as I would with hair or with a dress or with a shoe. I think that's it. But there are those maybe out here who don't see anything. They won't see that hair, they won't see that dress.
Yeah.
Exactly. But according to me, there are things that you would recognize them very quick.
Okay. Imagine those are just a
some
simple...
other people would say, you know your wife until to a point where if she changes the minutest things that you would recognize. Well, yeah.
Imagine it's as in, I think vitu zos utusumbua sisi ni vitu kidogo, as in small things.
And other things like you're saying, like food, as in ni wewe unaikula. Kama ni tamu, sema ni tamu. Kama chumvi ni mingi, sema next. Usiseme na hii chakula leo imepikwa aje.
Please don't.
Like say, today chumvi imeenda overboard kidogo tu. Next time
punguza.
Lakini sio kuipush huku kunapikwa aje siku hizi.
Exactly.
So because that is not expression of love.
Yes, that's not expression of love. Yeah, so I don't think we are complicated, really. It's just you people who make it complicated. And remember, as we've said, like...
you are not complicated. We make it complicated.
Yep. You make it complicated. So, again, by you loving us, it means like you take leadership. All right? So when you take leadership in a family, of course, you're the head of the family. There is providing, there is nini. So to me, my perception, like as a lady, siku hizi, of course, most ladies out here are like working. So do not forget, sometimes like I'm just saying what we ladies want. Sometimes just once in a while, ni surprise tu na kakitu. It doesn't matter whether I am getting my money or not. Umeelewa?
So
of course,
often,
you do.
How often should you guys be surprised?
Not, sijasema like kila time. I know, of course, there are other responsibilities. But like kunako ka just spice it up. Spice up. Kuja na
Wanaume tafuteni pilipili.
you don't have you don't spice up with the pilipili. You don't have to buy vitu eti
It doesn't have to be a V8. Iseme tu
unaona vitu kidogo tu leo kama niambie hey babe by the today's salon bill is on me. Unaona
leo kesho
kuja na
flavored water, you know.
Thank you. As in flavored water. Okay, just something. That is all what ladies want.
Spice it up.
Spice it up, my dear. Spice it up. Men there, spice it up.
Yeah. Okay.
See, after tumeoana sijui miaka ngapi sasa ushasahau even my favorite sport ama my favorite chocolate whatever.
Okay.
Those are ladies.
So you guys want us to think outside the box.
Yeah, pamper us. We want to be pampered.
And you see, sometimes when you say simple, we don't want to get outside the box because outside the box is extra. It's not simple. So we just want to be confined in the box.
That's just a word.
Simple is inside the box.
I've said ladies are simple. Don't keep it simple if you can.
Oh,
if you can go extra mile.
Go enda Maldives.
Nunue your V8.
Ukitoka Maldives.
Yes.
Enda Seychelles.
Yes.
Ukitoka
iyo.
That ukitoka Seychelles, that one inanitatanisa.
So yeah, imagine that if you can. No pressure, but ladies don't
make
give
your
men
life
pressure.
a holiday if you can.
Babe, unaipeleka mbali sijamaanisha hivyo. All I'm saying,
I know, I'm
pamper us, love us. Unaona zile malavidavi zenye mlianza nazo. You know, kwani zinaendanga wapi?
Zinakuanga. Ni vile we unleash once in a year. Ni vitu annually.
But that is not wrong. Annually it's wrong. It's wrong. You know, ladies have so many things to think about, by the way. Not like you don't, but to so it is your responsibility. Please relieve a stress. You know?
Okay.
Yep.
So
and
say
now,
if you can, fanya hizi vitu zote. If you can't,
as in do them as per you, but usisahau.
Usiende alone.
Apana. Please don't. Hiyo nao nimekata. Usiende alone out of pressure. Hiyo nao X.
Abadan katan.
A big X. Do as in kuja tu one day as
not everything.
Not as in it's,
that is simple. That has to be about money. Exactly.
Mchukue vile ulikuwa unampeleka walk mahali mnaenda mnachukua motura mahali mnakula as in
ama one evening.
Simple.
Come home. Tell wife. Kaya hapo.
Yes.
Mimi naingia kitchen.
Yes. Today I'm the one making
chapo. Okay.
Simple.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
this,
what do men want?
Men, we are the simplest human beings on earth. You don't think so? We are so simple. I think one biggest thing men want is just respect. The other things,
I agree,
is secondary. But primary thing, respect.
But men, you are the most complicated people.
How?
One, respect. I agree. And respect, of course, comes first with submission.
Right.
Which is not easy. By the men, us submitting to you is not an easy thing.
It is not. And then it becomes very complicated.
Yeah.
To a man who takes submission as, how do I put it? As in is a must. Should I say a must to do? As in, it's not like this is your partner.
Ni kama ni dictatorship sasa.
Sort of a dictatorship. It becomes hard for a lady with such a man.
So ndio nimesema, by the way, ndio nawaambia, for ladies it's a big task that we were given by God, which we have to have. I'm here to say we have to submit, we have to obey and submit. But honestly, it's never an easy thing, especially in this era where all of you have to wake up tall, go get money, yani kila mtu hapa analeta something on the table. You see, sometimes it's not
Could
easy.
That be another problem?
I think so.
That a woman feels, I am also working, I am also bringing something on the table as you are.
As you are.
So easy stories za kusubmit, stories za Biblia bwana.
But now, to me now, not to say that whether you're earning more or less, submission now is a must. But now tu vile umesema, it will become easier when this man recognizes, you know what?
Let it not be taken as slavery.
Good. Now you've shikilia mtu wangu. Let it not be taken as slavery.
Yeah.
It's actually give that respect to your man. And also by the even ladies, they also need it's mi nasemanga it's two way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pia ukipewa respect usifanya ni kama ni una command, ni kama uwezi sikiza wife pia akikupea ideas. You're there, yes, you're the head of the family.
Right.
I agree with that. I respect that. But when I give you ideas also, be welcoming. Usiniambia hizi mambo zako hapana, as in every time you because you're the head, you just want your say hapana. So
I think as well, when you come together as husband and wife, just know this is not about you. It's not just about you as a man or about you as a woman. This is a relationship which is two-way. So it can never always be about you. And there will be many times where there is compromise. Yes, you would love to do something so much, but at some point you want to compromise it for your partner. Just to give them, just to allow them do some things sometimes, so that is not always about you.
And actually when it comes to marriage, it's never always about you.
Never
you think about your other partner.
Yes.
So I agree, you want the respect, we give you the respect, but it's sometimes it's not easy. I think submission is one. It's a whole different topic and a wide something,
and actually
so wide.
All these conversation we're having today,
it's something very wide,
broad,
that
very
needs a lot of time and I don't know, but anyway,
we will this is all in the pipeline, where we will host more people, not just us, to talk about such things. Because when we are not just us, when we have invited other people, there's another perspective.
There's another. Actually, we are just talking about our different experiences here and there.
Right.
And us, of course. It's Kibali and Kendi conversations. So,
right.
Yep.
Yeah, I think for today, because this conversation can go on and on and on and on. So for today, allow us to end it at that point.
Yep.
Just know we are thinking about you. We are planning for you, and more conversations will come up, and conversations to bless you and to equip you.
Yes.
And for today, let's just end it there.
Yep.
And to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for loving on us. We love you right back. And thank you for sharing our videos.
Yep.
And also, for those who are listening on Spotify, God bless you, and continue rating our audio, our podcast, and also leaving us a comment. Today, Spotify has, before you couldn't easily leave a comment, but today you can. So just go ahead and do that, and God will bless you. And we close it at that point.
Yeah, and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can be
Yes.
notified when we have a new video, and also like. And by the way, last time I saw it changed actually. Last time I said
Yes.
the red button for the subscription.
So our subscription is going up every single day. And so we thank you. We appreciate.
I'm saying I realized it can. Is it red? Is it a red button nowadays, or it's not red? Is it still a red button if you've not subscribed?
Yes, it's still red. Yeah.
Okay, so hit that subscription, and please recommend it to a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend so that we can grow together, and also engage us on the comment section. I love the engagement that we're having on the comment section.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're also on TikTok. Please follow us at Tag Podcast on TikTok and Instagram.
All right.
Right. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
God bless.
See you on the next one.
See you. Bye-bye.